Hello everyone, this is David Jiren, founder of 30daysnosex.com. Now I've gotten the question from lots of people. Dave, why 30 days no sex? What's really going on here? Well, the reason why I came up with this concept, the reason why I came up with this challenge is because I myself was going through this sexual perversion stage. And when I say sexual perversion, I'm talking about things like lust and fornication, porn, masturbation, prostitution or soliciting prostitution, adultery, things like those. Well, I was actually involved in most of what I just mentioned to you, especially with the fornication and the pornography and the masturbation. And these were things that I felt were normal, like most people out there. I thought they were normal. I indulged in them. I loved them. I loved to be engaged in sexual activities. And I just thought it was the norm. And I had friends who encouraged me, and I encouraged them. So as far as we were concerned, hey, that is just the thing to do. And most of you out there probably can relate. Well, all this was because before I began to realize that God was not pleased with me. Because don't get me wrong now, I went to church, I read my Bible, I prayed to God. However, I felt, okay, God, I'm giving you 75, probably 80% of my life, but you just give me that 20%. You just give me that 20% to, sleep with women every other day, and watch porn on the internet as often as I want, and engage in masturbation, and from time to time solicit prostitution. I just felt like, Lord, just give me that part, and I'm gonna give you my 80%, and everybody's gonna be happy. I'm not hurting anybody. And you probably know some people out there, maybe even yourself, who probably thought that way, or maybe you haven't even come to that point in your life where you've even realized that that's a sin, that that's a perversion. Well, I'm here to tell you that God finally had to shake me a little bit. There's a saying that sometimes we run to God when our foundation is shaken, only to realize it was God doing the shaking. See, God had to eventually shake me to make me realize that 80%, 85% was not enough. He needed 100% from me. So even if I went to church, and let me tell you how interesting this thing was. Sometimes I'll go to the club, take a girl home, do what I gotta do, and be sure to be at church at 11 in the morning. A lot of people have been there before. And as far as I was concerned, hey, at least I went to church. But I'm here to tell you, that's called sexual perversion. And it's interesting because I have a concept called sex, the devil's playground. And what the devil has done is that he has manipulated our world to make us believe that sex. Now don't get me wrong, if you're a married couple and you're listening to this, there's absolutely nothing wrong with sex, because when you're married, you become one. You become a union. But I'm speaking to those who are not married and are having sex. That's actually the devil's workshop. The devil has actually manipulated us to make us believe that that is okay. I've even had people come to me and say, but Dave, I've been in this relationship for 3 years. So are you telling me that I cannot have sex with this individual even if I've been with them for 3 years, 5 years, and we hope to get married someday? Well, I'm here to tell you that as long as you're not married to that individual, that is wrong. It is impure. It is a sin. So this is the reason why I came up with the concept of 30 days, no sex. Because I basically want to help uplift people the way I've been uplifted. And I basically want to help people begin to realize that at the end of the day, you're really not elevating yourself when you have sex. And you have unadulterated sex, and you commit fornication, and you commit adultery and you commit lust and you commit well, I won't say you commit, but you watch porn and you indulge yourself in that, and you indulge yourself in masturbation. Well, I'm here to tell you that when you go through these perversions, all you're doing is you're depleting your talents, you're depleting your skills, your gifts, and we wonder why the world is where it is today. That's why most people today are in a very, let me say, impoverished position. In other words, most people can't use their creativity. You know why? Because, see, when you're engaged in sexual impurities, there's just no way for you to tap into that creative ingenuity that's in you. Because all you're doing is depleting them, because that's what happens when you're engaged in sexual perversions. So this is the whole concept. This is the whole idea. The whole idea is that within this 30 days, when you take our challenge and you do not have sex for 30 days, you do not engage in lust, you do not engage in pornography, you do not engage in adultery, you do not engage in, sexual secular music or any perverted movies. When you don't engage in this for 30 days, I'm here to tell you, and it may not take 30 days for some of you, you will begin to understand who you really are. You will begin to understand your true purpose on earth. Because I'm here to tell you there's a reason why you're here on earth. There's a reason why God placed you here. But see, most people don't really know that. Most people have a wrong idea. Well, I'm here to tell you, you take this 30-day challenge. We are going to help you. We are going to guide you in the process to ensure that 30 days from now you come out a stronger individual. You come out with somebody that can actually take your ideas and be able to implement something of value, something that you'll be proud of, something that you'll be able to look back and say, wow, I can't believe I have the ability to create something of such magnitude. That's what's going to happen after 30 days. I guarantee it. This is all I'd advise you do. Go to the website, 30daysnosex.com. Just register. Take the challenge. It's a 30-day challenge. And this is what we're going to do. We're going to follow up with you, myself and my team, for the next 30 days to ensure that you have the guidance, to ensure that you have the help, the advice that you need to come out on top after 30 days. And also after 30 days, we're going to give you a certificate of completion. You're going to get a certificate with your name on it to show that you successfully completed the 30 days no sex challenge. I'm so much looking forward to congratulating you. I'm looking forward to helping you as you take this challenge. The challenge is not going to be the easiest now. It's not. But I guarantee you, it will be so well worth it. I'm looking forward to seeing you on the other side. Thank you.